Hi, it is, what's today's date? February 8th, and basically, me and my ex-boyfriend, we've been talking, right? And it was like this whole thing over the dog, right? Mind me, I'm a bit tipsy now because sometimes it's hard to get through the day without just getting yourself not feeling so emotional. Anyway, so I contacted him today. He unblocked me, and I want to know if we were talking, right? And it turns out that he still wants to see me, but his deal was that if we move together, then the dog has to be either outside or I need to give it away. So I'm like, I'm not gonna give my dog away. I want to be accepted, you know, the way I am. And totally unacceptable. I'm not an acceptable person, you know. I have my flaws. I have my issues, you know. And I found that my boyfriend's very mature in certain ways. Like he really helped. He came into my life when I was like in a very bad place, and he dug me out of it and he brought me up. But at the same time, he doesn't really accept me for who I am, because I'm just totally unacceptable the way I am, you know. So I kept telling him that, and he can't stand my dog that I just got, my little raspberry. Come here, honey. Let's show the people how cute you are. Here's little raspberry. Yes, baby. See how affectionate? She's so small. She's gonna grow to be like 8 pounds, 3 kilo, which is like 8 pounds or less, you know. That's what the vet told me today. And her cherry eye, which she has, is kind of very, how do you say? It's common for puppies, you know? Yes, honey. And, so he doesn't like my dog, and he's very mature in ways. Like, he helped me get out of the pit that I was in. But he's very immature because he doesn't really understand what it takes to maintain a relationship, you know? Even though I'm not a perfect person in like a relationship, I'm not really one, like, okay, I have my issues, you know. Everyone has their issues, but like he wanted me, he won't make the effort. He'll make all these excuses. He won't make the effort to come and make me feel like a woman, like a lady, treat me with respect, and just make me feel like I'm wanted and romance me, you know what I mean? So after he dumped me over the dog, you know, he's not able to look at himself, and like I told him, like, come to my town and we'll meet up, and you know, we'll just meet up for an hour or something, you know. But he didn't want to do that, you know, because, oh, I have too many animals in my house, you know, and it's stinky and smelly and God knows what else, right? And so I told him, you know what? I told him, you don't know what it means to maintain a relationship or to be with a lady or a girl, so I'm not interested. So I blocked him, you know. So, you know, it's not the first time I've been in a relationship, but it won't be the last time. But it's just kind of like sad that he couldn't put that little effort to, he's like making excuses like, oh, I'm too tired to come to your town, it's cold, I'm tired, I've been up early, blah blah blah. But he's been making these excuses for the last 2 weeks. So I decided, like, I'm not really interested in that kind of relationship, you know. Like, he's a child, he's kind of childish, he's self-centered in a way, you know. Like, in one way he's very mature, you know, like he's able to do all these like complicated stuff and get me out of the shithole that I was in. But on the other hand, he's kind of immature because he doesn't understand the emotional aspect of a relationship, the romantic aspect of a relationship. You know, so like before I blocked him and everything, today I deleted all the apps, you know, that I was on. And because I deleted the apps because I thought I would be with him again, you know, but he's making like my dog to be a huge deal, you know. My dog is just a baby. She's tiny. Like, my cats are bigger than her, you know? And he's making a big deal out of that. So, I was like, you know what? I want to be accepted. Besides for the fact that I love animals and I want them in my life, I want to be accepted for who I am, which I felt like he can't accept. You know what I mean? He can't accept me with all my flaws. Like, he also has flaws, you know what I mean? Because he's human and I'm human, but he just can't accept me. I feel like he's constantly trying to change me, you know? So I told him to go find someone else, but like, at the same time, I'm kind of sad because I did like him and I do miss him, and like, it would have been nice if it would work, but I guess it's not meant to be, you know what I mean? And yeah, so it had to end like that, you know, because I'm not interested in someone that doesn't want to treat me like a lady and romance me and make the effort to see me and make me feel wanted and important, you know what I mean? Like, he was telling me to come to his town, you know what I mean? He tried to bribe me. He said, I'll buy you presents, whatever, you know, but I'm like, that's not what's important to me, you know, like, as enticing as it is, it's like bribery. I more wanted him to come here and just take me out for dinner, you know, take me out to dinner, or I told him he didn't need to stay the night. He doesn't want to stay in my house with my dog and my cats. That's fine, you know, like, that's okay. Just show that you have some interest, show that you'll make the effort, you know what I mean? So I'm off the apps, but maybe I'll put myself back on. And I blocked him. I deleted his number. His number's gone from my his number is gone from my phone, and I deleted him on Skype. Everything, I blocked him everywhere. Cause like, I don't need this kind of treatment in my life. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather have something not so serious, but something more romantic. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need like for life. I just need to be shown that some maturity in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like, I made the efforts for him. I went to his town many times when he wasn't feeling well, even when I wasn't feeling well, you know? Even when I was feeling sick and tired, I made the effort and I went to his town to be with him, but he won't do the same for me. So, like, I feel like maybe it's not his fault, but he's a bit childish in that aspect. But at this point, I'm kind of like, okay, I could be alone. I'll move on. Maybe I'll put myself back on the apps. But I have my little dog. She's very cute. Her name is Raspberry. Come here, Raspberry. Come here, honey. Come here. She's so playful. She's so funny. Come here, baby. She's going crazy. Look at her. She's gonna grow another, like, few pounds. That's what the vet said. What, honey? Here's my cats. Yeah, so, yeah, things will be what it is. L'chaim, l'chaim. This is Brandy. I bought myself some, I'll show you what I bought. 1 second. I'll show you what I bought. Look. Kvint kosher for Passover. Kosher product. OU. Brandy. I bought brandy, and you know, like, I know it's not healthy to drink in excess. I know it's not healthy to drink in excess, but I'm not drinking too much, just a bit, you know, because, you know, being home alone and dealing with, like, all this drama is kind of, can be overwhelming, you know what I mean? So I guess that's why I, you know, made myself a little shot, you know, a few shots, and I could deal with stress and whatever comes my way. And I'm thinking to do live on YouTube, because not on YouTube, on Facebook. I'm just curious what would become of it if I did live on Facebook, you know what I mean? Because, like, I feel like Facebook is a bit more personal, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so that's the story with the boyfriend. I do miss him, you know, like, I wish things would be different, but at this point, it's kind of like, things are what they are. People can give what they can give. I guess at this point, my boyfriend's not ready to show a lady that, be romantic with the lady, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not that romantic of a person, and I don't need much, but I just need to be shown that someone's making the effort for me. If I feel that they're not, it's over, you know what I mean? I blocked him everywhere, I deleted his number everywhere. And I feel like not everything's about a boyfriend or relationships, and hopefully things will look up and I'll continue the creative process. Pray for everyone that things will turn out right. I pray that my ex-boyfriend will find somebody that's more suitable, because, you know, I think he needs someone that's more of a mommy, like a mother figure, you know what I mean? Someone that he could lean on. I'm not that kind of person. I'm kind of like, I'm very independent, you know, like I don't, like he needs a nurse, you know what I mean? I wish him well, you know, I appreciate everything that he's done for me, and I guess life will move on from here, you know? So that's the drama of life, you know what I mean? Sniffing, wheezing, sneezing, farting. Drooling. Yeah. Yeah, that's the story. I do miss my ex, but, you know, like, if you don't see eye to eye with a person, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not on the same page, you don't see eye to eye, you don't understand each other, you're very different from each other, everything is just a misunderstanding, you know, like, or, you know what I mean? Like, you can't meet each other's needs, then it's kind of, it's pointless, you know what I'm saying? So, I've been, like, binge watching Dr. Phil. I always thought, like, he's kind of a creep, Dr. Phil, but then I did some card readings on him, tarot readings, and I asked if he's a creep, because his look is gives off the impression of, like, a creepy type of vibe, you know, like his eyes, his eyebrows, his mustache, his face, his oval egghead, you know, gives you the kind of feeling that he might be a creep, but according to my cards, he's not the creep, and I don't think he's a creep. And his wife, he has a wife, she's very nice. I feel like she got a facelift, but that's okay, she still looks good, you know? And it's nice to see someone that has a good marriage and a good relationship, you know what I'm saying? So, I've been binge watching that, and hopefully I'll move on with my life, and regardless of relationships or anything, you know what I mean? Take care of my animals, and I'm a bit low on cash. That I'll admit. I'm a bit low on cash, but I'll just be careful with the spending. Like, I don't need much. Like, for example, I'll eat eggs, and then I'll make myself buckwheat, kasha, and fish. It's not very expensive if you make your own food, you know what I mean? So, I think I could survive till the end of this month. And, yeah, that's the story for now. Thanks for hanging with me. Hopefully I'll do more tarot readings when I'm in the mood and recovered. And, you know, like, secretly, I kind of, like, wish that my boyfriend would show me that he actually... Hey, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Tourmaline, my cat, he's attacking my dog. Come here, honey. Come here. Come here, honey. Look how cute she is. Yes, honey. Yes, Raspberry. Yes, I love you. She's like a real dog, even though she's so small. Like, she turns on her belly, she turns on her back and exposes her belly. But as I was saying, secretly I wish that like my boyfriend would have like proved himself to me and said like, oh, because I said to him I was upset that he was tired and he's complaining that he doesn't want to come and he wants me to come there to his town instead of him coming out here to date me, you know. So, like, I wish he would have proved himself and like been like showed up at my door and taken me out on a date, even though I blocked him. But I guess I told him that if he does that, I'll call the police on him, you know. So I guess he won't do that, which is a good thing. I don't need people showing up at my door, even if it's my boyfriend. It's fine. It's all good. Anyway, so that's the story with my relationship, and hopefully I'll get back to tarot soon. Tarot and pendulums and all the other stuff. Hang out with you, and yeah, thanks for watching. Have a nice day.